At least. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Monday night, October 23rd, 2023. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. Two of us are out in Fresno, California at Doug Betts, and the other two are on their way, I hope. We kicked Doug out. We're taking over his house. We have Greg Guy, we have Rich, we have William, we have Sam and Darren. I'll go ahead and unmute them in OBS. Hello, boys.
Hello.
Gentlemen. Homies.
Hello.
Check one of those off. Hope your Monday was better than my Monday. I got accused of by Doug for doing something that I have no clue. I don't even remember what it was now. It's funny. We all kind of ran with that joke a little bit. And then I was actually doing some cleanup on the computer. And I went to do a restore to verify what I had done, just minor stuff, would actually come back. It finally did. I did the backup last night, overnight, went to bed. When I woke up, it said backup completed, checked out of it, went to do the restore with help. Okay, with help. It appeared that it did restore the system. I say it appeared that it restored it because all of a sudden, system blinks out. I get a blue screen over here. It says, you have an error, blah, blah, blah. And there's about 4 or 5 choices to bring it back, none of which work, by the way. And I got a hold of the professor. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
And we ended up setting up the mini computer that Kerry Holzman sent me, putting AnyDesk on it. Alex logged into it, made me a USB Macrium boot flash drive, and we finally got it back. Thankfully. Otherwise, there would be no show tonight. And Alex will tell you, I was pretty upset. Although, I was also pretty calm to be as upset as I was. And I think Alex knows that. We got it finally going. I took her to work, got home. It still wasn't done. I think, what did I say? It was at 52% or 56%, something like that.
Yeah.
Just took a shower. And when I woke up, golly, good night. See you tomorrow. When I got out of the shower, it said it was completed. So with fingers crossed, I'm doing Doug Betts here, fingers crossed, toes crossed. I tried to reboot the system. First try, no go. Error. Said it could not find a boot system. Reason being, I forgot to take the USB out of the system, and I forgot to change it in BIOS or whatever you want to call it, BIOS, to boot from the Windows Boot Manager. Once I fixed that, with Alex's help, even though I kind of had already figured that out, it works flawlessly. Everything I took off is back. So the backup from last night was good. The restore was good. And it actually works out good because I forgot to do a backup prior to the restore of the stuff I took off. But now I know everything's cool. So that's how my day went. I think Alex has got some news to share. Wipe that stupid grin off your... You know what? I'll wipe that stupid grin off your face. We can't hear you. You're muted.
Hang on. I gotta shut the door.
You also have an echo, and if you don't wipe that grin off your face, I'll do it for you. How, you ask? He actually did a really good job today helping out. Hello, Jeff. Jeff Ryman joins us. Hello, Rick. Rick Lakes joins us in chat.
Yeah.
Jeff joins us on Zoom.
So you were playing with computers today?
Oh, I was playing with it. Oh, that's one way of putting it. Yes. No, it's kind of good. Alex has no clue. I have no clue. It showed that it did the restore, and then all of a sudden, poof, it was gone. We got it back. That's all that matters.
I didn't
Worked out
catch all,
good.
but you made a backup, and then did you restore from that backup?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
It was tested.
Oh, it's tested. Oh, it's tested. All right. Hello, Ski Man. I meant to say hi a while ago. Tony Wallows first. One Fish 26 second. Ski Man was third. William Dawson fourth. Greg was fifth. He actually predicted he'd be about fifth because he forgot to join. Rick and Jeff. So I think I've caught up with chat. I haven't popped it out yet.
Well, just made it. Had to take my grandson to the doctor's office for a minute, just
You all
for
right?
vaccinations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got 3 vaccinations today.
Oh boy. Are they on fall break?
Nope,
Oh wow.
it was after school. So,
Right, of course, I knew. I just meant maybe
and
if they
he's old enough now. He went in by himself, took the 3 shots, came back out, no trouble.
good. Good.
Tdap, the tetanus diphtheria thing.
Yeah.
Can't remember. There were 2 others. One of them was that HPV thing, human papilloma
Yeah,
virus.
I used to remember what that stood for, but I forgot. So
And
after the
then
stream
another
ends, I'm
one
going to
whose
talk
name
about
escapes me.
these. Greg and Darren already are aware because I did a test earlier today. For New Year's Eve, we're gonna run Zoom, but we're not gonna run the normal Zoom, and we'll discuss that afterwards. And I did a test, and I would have kicked them out of the Zoom. And I came in Zoom and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna run a test. You may kicked out. If you do, give me 3 minutes, and it'll be back." Well, as soon as I went to do my experiment, it actually pops up and said, "You're in a current meeting. Would you like to end this meeting?" And I decided not to do that because no sense. It did what I wanted it to do. Tasman Coin says hello. Hello, Tasman Coins. Good to see you.
Ooh,
I noticed you joined the other day rather late. Long Dog's here. He's listening mode, trying to cobble together some dinner that comes in a box. Chris Garrett says hello. Again, I did not hear the bell. Although it said play sound when someone joins or leaves is enabled, it is checked. I should have heard a bell. Did anybody hear a bell when Chris came in?
nope. Chris has the
Nope.
magic touch.
I guess. Chris, can you hear us?
I hear you.
Can you see us?
I see you.
Maybe we'll call that one the Chris Garrett effect.
Something. It's just the opposite of the Carbonaro effect. So Alex has got some news. I'm sure he's dying, chomping at the bit to pass along. So
What,
clock
you're moving to the
is
town where the
running.
new church is?
go ahead, Alex. Take it away.
my mom asked me about the Wi-Fi situation at the church again today, so I called. I tried to explain to her, like it took me like 10-15 minutes to try to explain to her as she was walking out the door to go pick up the kids. Anyway, I didn't get very far with her, so I called just a few minutes ago, about an hour or so, I guess. I called the deacon at the church because he's good with electrical. He's done a lot of the rewiring and all that at the church, and I explained to him all that about the power line adapters. He seems to think that the fellowship hall and the sanctuary share a circuit, but my dad's office, according to him, is on a different circuit. So he said, I asked him how long cable I would have to get from the to run wherever that shared circuit is, so we could plug in the sender power line device. And I asked him if 100 feet would be long enough. He said, yeah.
Now it's as long as it's the same power box, you're okay. As long as the same breaker panel box, be okay.
Is it breaker or circuit? Because everything I've read online
As long as you're the same panel box, you'll be okay with the power over the Ethernet.
because he said there's three breaker boxes at church. And the one and there's two in the fellowship hall, the way I understand it. One it the one that's in my dad's office is not shared by the sanctuary, which is where the router is. So he told me to look up, see what the price for the power line adapters are, and about 100 feet of Ethernet cable to run where the shared breaker circuit is, to the to run from the router to the wherever we need to plug in the power line adapter inside. So and also, if for whatever reason those adapters don't work, that will still mean that we still have the cable, the 100 feet of cable. So if we could run it outside somehow, or through the
Machiavelli wrote a letter to his friend about
or
how
through
he
the
slept with a prostitute.
through the
Then-
attic of the breezeway, because I think he said the attic of the top inside of part of the breezeway is connected or whatever. But anyway, if those adapters decide they're not going to work, we still have the 100 feet of cable.
Long Dog saying if you have 3 breaker boxes, which is typical in a large installation, the power over Ethernet has to go in the same panel, which makes sense. Same box, same panel. Otherwise,
yeah,
you're going to have problems.
That's what I was explaining to him. It's got to be on the same. But he seems to think that some of the power over there in the fellowship hall is on the same breaker. So
Okay. That's good news, isn't it?
yes, he
That's what I
said
thought.
he said he'd show me after we talk about it after church Sunday. So
Good. So you might not have to wait till the meeting then to get all this up and running, right?
hopefully we'll get that fixed with those adapters, and if those adapters don't work, we'll still have the cable. Because sadly, with those adapters like that, I've never had to use them in my house, or never had to use them at the college. So I can't say for certain that it's going to work. And, just because of the way they work, it's just something you got to plug
Yep.
it in. If
Yep.
it comes on, you're good. If it don't,
Try a different way.
which will be either straight Wi-Fi extender or cable.
All right, I got some channel news to pass along. Picked up a new subscriber. Ray, I'll probably lose this subscriber because you always know when I mention him, I always lose him. But Ray, RHEA Vlog. Thank you, Ray, for subscribing. Hopefully you're watching or possibly watching it later on. The last time I looked at the numbers, the 2 short videos with Mrs. K, one of them has 10,000 plus views and the other one was around 8,300 views. I keep calling her a movie star all day and she's wondering why. I guarantee you I'm doing more short videos with Mrs. K. So I haven't looked since I got the system back up. That was when I checked earlier today before it crashed. That is just amazing. It really is. Even she said, we need to do more short videos. I'm like, of course. And then she said, well, you need to do one. I said, no, nobody watches my short videos. They want to see the movie star. And she laughed. So she supposedly was going to join us on chat tonight, but we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to put my avatar on for a moment. I would like for someone to carry a conversation on. I'm in the process of doing my honeydew chores, and I have to go put a load of clothes in the dryer. Be
Well,
right
just
back.
tell
Did
Mrs.
you
K
say that
that
last?
shorten her skirt by an inch and show a little more knee, and you'll get more views.
Good,
Yeah.
yeah, Jeff. Good luck with that.
So, Rich, how's your project coming along?
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. We changed.
Oh, good morning, everyone. From you here. It's 2 o'clock morning here.
So you're up. So Darren, you're all set to get ready for
I
work
still
tomorrow,
got
huh?
problems. Still got problems on it.
All right, I'm
I'll
back.
fix that.
You guys are horrible about keeping a conversation going while I'm gone.
Oh,
Darren said something. Hello, Darren. Did we wake you up? Let's see. It is 20 after 2 in your neck of the woods.
Yep.
My goodness. Don't everyone speak at once. Exactly, Ski Man. Exactly. My goodness. I did hear Rich has got his project coming along pretty good.
Yeah.
Good. That's good. Yeah, Greg, say anything. Yeah, anything would be better than dead air. Now, yep, the mouse is showing on the thing, so I got to get.
Well, they used to say you can't ever have dead air on the radio, or dead air is a horrible thing on the radio.
Dead air's terrible on a YouTube stream too. If this is any indication how the 24th is going to go, whew, that's going to be
At least
bad.
on a YouTube, stream, they've got something pretty to look at. They've got pretty faces to look at. You don't have that if you're just listening to the radio.
What YouTube?
Well, I
what Zoom?
refreshed
What
and-
Zoom are you on right now? Because what pretty faces? I mean,
Well, I refreshed, Ken, and you still got the same number of subscribers, so the dead air didn't have any effect yet.
right, 319. I'm up to
Yeah,
319.
now watch it go away because I said that.
Well, either that or because I said, "Whoa, I'm up to 319." I hope it doesn't. I hope to get
I have to
one
get
more.
my
Hit
other
that
5
320 mark.
I got to get my other 5 names going on YouTube
There you
before
go.
I can get you above 320.
Hi, Professor.
There you go. I'm gonna.
Nope. Have not got a complaint about uBlock Origin yet. Not one.
Wow. Well, the odd
Like
thing
I say, I
about
watch about half the day on the phone where I don't do ad blocking.
I watched one video today on the phone. I watched Brian Lightfoot's Power Director thing on the phone. I do not get why people watch those on the phone. Well, I do, but I don't. If you're at the baseball game, I get it. If you're at home, I
Well,
don't
when
get
I
it.
wake up in the morning and I'm downstairs trying to get a cup of coffee or get breakfast for one of the grandkids or something like that,
Right.
I'll start it on the phone and then I'll set it sideways on the counter or something so I get a little bit bigger picture.
Yeah. Long Dog says another thing that Ken may enjoy purchases in air fryers, chicken nuggets, popcorn chicken nuggets, or chicken patties. They all do really well in the air fryer. Yeah. It's not on my top list of things to get. I enjoy the old cooking on the stove and baking in the oven and that and the other. Alex, are you all right?
I'm all right.
All right. I was going to say so. Oh, the weird thing about when the system crashed, I had to log back into everything that I was logged into on the internet, which made no sense. That makes no sense. I should have been able to just click the button and everything still be there like it was, but I had to log back into everything. Thank goodness for RoboForm.
Yeah. I missed that part about your system crashing.
Oh, it crashed. We don't know why.
What were you doing?
I had just finished doing the restore and it was good. And then I'm going to say 2-3 minutes rolled by and it poof gone.
So you weren't doing DaVinci or OBS or anything?
Oh
Just-
shoot, I forgot to check DaVinci. No, I was not doing anything.
All right, just curious. I have no
I
idea.
should have
what's
taken a
going on.
picture of the error. It was OX00 for OX 00004 I want to say 2432, but I'm not 100% sure on that. DaVinci is loading.
It should be a QR code.
If there was, I didn't pay attention. So DaVinci did load. That's good. Now I'm not going to share it. I'm just verifying that it's here. I'm going to
Thank
open the
goodness I'm
project.
eating my dinner.
Oh, I was eating his dinner.
It had one of those little symbols with a little hand sticking up. Little icon with a yellow
No, it
finger
had
sticking
it
up
was a
or
blue
something.
screen and it said something. I don't
Yeah.
remember
So what
exactly
are you
what it
doing?
said.
And why were you doing a restore?
Because I did a backup last night. I deleted a bunch of stuff out of my downloads and off the desktop, and I wanted to verify that the backup I did last night would actually put it back to the condition it was with all the stuff I took off. And it did, as it should. So that's good. I needed to do a restore because I've never done a restore. Now I've done 2, just in case I ever need to do a restore. And I hope to not ever have to do another restore.
It's 50-50 if the work.
Do what,
I
Darren?
just wonder,
It's 50-50 if the work. If it the worked, considering that this cracks after the start up, about 10 minutes in, then it cracks.
I didn't pay that much attention to the time frame that it had passed, but it wasn't extremely long. Okay, so it said recovery, your PC/device needs to be repaired. A required device isn't connected or cannot be accessed. Error code 0xC40225. You'll need to use recovery tools. Do what, Darren?
Take a photo of it and then it goes to the website.
Yeah, I've got a photo. I did remember I took a picture of it.
And if you zoom it, copy it, go to the website and I'll tell you what's wrong with it.
The code? Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Long Doug says, it sounds like I don't have you sold yet, but my stills and pressure techniques are going to continue. Your typical. Yeah. Don't think we'll get an air fryer, but by all means, keep applying the pressure and we'll see how it goes. She doesn't even use the rice cooker I got her to cook rice. She does it the old-fashioned way, which bothers me.
I
but-
wondered if
I
you
got
did
a
another
rice cooker and
restore.
it hasn't gotten a lot of use.
Yeah, ours is
I
in the
wondered
garage.
if you did
Do
another
what, Chris?
restore, but crashed again.
It didn't. It hasn't so far. Knock on wood. So far, it has not. Now, if it suddenly crashes, I will be frustrated.
Air fryers are the craze now. Reminds me of when everybody was getting one of the toaster ovens.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one sitting on my counter right beside the refrigerator, and it gets used, if we're lucky, once a year.
Yeah, that'd be another item that would never get used is the toaster oven. We primarily, yeah, 2 to 1, 2 parts water, 1 part rice. That's true. And that's just all you got to remember the ratio. The thing about the rice cooker that I liked is even I could make rice. You put it in there, fill it to the lines, hit the button, and it's done. You just walk away and it's done. The way
You
Lorna
ever
does
make
it,
brown rice?
yeah, we've have, yeah.
Yeah, brown rice from scratch requires longer to heat.
Yep.
Unless you use the instant, which is barely acceptable, but cooks quicker.
I have a toaster oven and it gets used daily because we have kids and it's quick to heat up snacks for them. with
Sure.
it.
Yeah, so
I guess we intended to use the
you have an
microwave more
application
than
to
the
use it for.
toaster.
We don't. It's just me and Mrs. K.
Right.
Yeah.
And I understand that. Most of our food gets cooked on the stove and then warmed up in the microwave.
The TV just flashed. Some football players signed a 4-year contract for $84 million.
Trying to think of who that was because I saw that earlier today. Yeah. So what's that? 21 million a year? Yeah, 21 is
Yeah,
42, 42,
yeah.
42 is 84. Yeah. I would play football for $21 million a year.
Yeah.
I'd sit on the bench for $21 million a year.
Hey, tell you what, I'd sit on the bench for $1 million a year for 4 years.
100,000. Heck yeah. That's ridiculous. I mean, it just 84. I'm in the wrong business. I really am. Too old to do anything now, though, except play golf. And we are playing golf. As of right now, there's going to be 4 of us. The guy who lives across the street from me is going to play. Jake and his work buddy's going to play. So we're going to have to hustle. We're going to start at 3, and it gets dark around 7. So there's going to be no dilly-dallying. We're going to start at the back 9 because the front 9 is shorter. We can play it pretty quick. We usually play it in about 45 minutes. So I agreed with that decision. That was a pretty good decision. Looking forward to it. I think tomorrow's going to be about the last day to actually get golfing in this
Minnesota
year.
got another touchdown,
14 or 21 now.
16-7.
Would they get 2
60
touchdowns,
yards.
miss an extra point, and kick a field goal
60-yard return.
for a touchdown?
Yep.
Wow. San Francisco scored?
Oh, Vikings.
No, I mean, have they scored?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 16-7.
Yep. Okay. I thought that's what you said, but I wasn't sure.
No good. No good again.
So they've missed 2. So they got 2 touchdowns and a field goal. That gives them 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a new job tomorrow. Wait, I'm getting a message now. They're wanting to know if I still do field goals. Has anyone ever tried to kick a field goal? Seriously.
No.
It's hard. Us guys, we'd be
I
happy
did
kicking it
16
5 yards.
times last week.
How many?
16 times. Not a problem.
Minnesota's going to be calling you tomorrow.
It's
Ken,
too damn cold to go up there.
Always something, isn't it?
you know, our computer cases have RGBs, right? RGB.
Yeah.
Now the wheels for your office chair, Ken.
That doesn't surprise me.
The
That
links
really
in the
doesn't.
chat. I
That
wouldn't
doesn't.
buy them.
Oh my goodness. So I foresee by looking at that picture, these type of wheels are going to be soon showing up on roller skates if they haven't already. Now, what good is it to have RGB wheels? Because I can't see, unless I'm sitting in a completely dark room, I'm not going to see that. What? I'm confused.
I think it's a waste because who's going to be looking at the wheels of a chair if you're working at office?
Right. But it's reliable industrial grade steel. So there you go.
People nowadays just they like lights on anything.
Yeah, there's an obsession, it seems like, with RGB for sure. I was
Even
going
on
to play
cars.
a cruel joke on Jake tomorrow. I was actually going to buy some colored ping pong balls and tell him they were the colored golf balls. And when he hits that first ping pong ball, theoretically it's going to go about 5 to 10 feet, and that's it. But I decided against it. Ski Man says we use our so-called toaster oven for everything. It's also a convection oven. Haven't heard that in a while. And I've even cooked a chuck roast in it. Nice. There is my 30-minute notification from Tony Wallow. Thank you, Tony. I want to thank everyone for being here. Long Dog, Tony Wallow, Ski Man, great guy. William Dawson, One Fish 26, Chris Garrett. That's pretty much everybody in chat, as well as Rich, Jeff, Alex, Darren, and Chris, and Greg on Zoom. If you want to join us on Zoom, the credentials will pop up. Credentials will pop up in a moment. Oh, why am I not in high def over here?
You better have mentioned me.
480p. Oh, there we go. That's much better. But I'm not live. Why am I not live? I didn't go back and check anything. Anyway, there's the credentials. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock with another Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. Hey, Long Dog, how's that for a tag long? Never mind. Going to leave. Forget it. Bye.